out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his finger.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Bucks. Lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Porter is out there with Rollins, and it's Portis in at the 5. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Outside, George. Shoots. And Drummond kicks to Oubre. Lowry against Rollins. George, that's a two-pointer. He drains the turnaround jump shot. George has got 7.
Usually you can expect Oubre to be the finisher, but when somebody else is this open, he moves the rock.
Porter finds Portis. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Here's Lowry. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 10 points for him.
A burly, bruising point guard, Lowry is good at using that upper body strength to fight through contact.
Here's Porter. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
It's McCain on the wing. Pass to Oubre. Launches a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Asking Oubre to help stretch the floor, and he delivers.
Kuzma outside. Over George. Kuzma can't get it to go. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
Look at how high George gets off these drives to the hoop. Banging it down with the violence of a madman.
They get a hand on it. Oubre with the steal. And here we go. George heading to the hoop.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. And I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
And the Bucks making a change here. Turner's checked in. Simmons checked in for the 76ers. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Rollins. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Kevin, back to you.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. A wide-open look here for Kuzma. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
For Philadelphia, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. That's good from Simmons.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Ben Simmons.
And Simmons drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
It's stolen by McCain. Now the 76ers on the break. And by Oubre.
An incredible athlete. Kelly Oubre Jr. looks to throw it down.
Bucks trail by 3. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Klingen's checked in. Oubre against Antetokounmpo. Oubre kicks to George. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Let's take a quick look at the numbers for Simmons. Averaging 29 points per game, 6 assists and 7 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Outside for George. 3-pointer. Outside, Simmons. Clock at 4. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Simmons with it. Picked up by Turner. And it's Klingen with the jam.
You know, Simmons is a platinum-level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
Pass to George. Now Simmons. Back to George. From the arc. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 3rd assist on the night. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Pass to McCain. Back to Oubre. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Floats it up for Giannis. That one no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Sunday, they'll head back home to host the Miami Heat. Then on Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Anthony subbed in for Porter. Timeout called the Bucks.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Washington's checked in for Oubre. McCain against Rollins. Antetokounmpo passes to Anthony. Rebound by the 76ers. Now Simmons. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Stolen by Washington. At the elbow, it's Simmons. Oh, he jams it right over Cole Anthony. Wow!
Excellent anticipation by Washington to get the steal, and then he zips it up court.
Bucks trail by 10. Here's Anthony. It's sent back down by Simmons. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Green, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. On defense, the 76ers. to McCain. Here's Washington, guarded by Green. Now here's Simmons. Now McCain. Clock at 6. Simmons inside. He's against Turner. Outside, Simmons. And here's George. A fader. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
And stolen by Simmons. Here's Clingan. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 10 points for Donovan Clingan.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
First personal foul.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. The 76ers, number 1.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
Simmons looking around. Puts it up from 15. The rebound by the Bucks. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Prince against George. Outside, Green. Back to Anthony. Shot to stop the run. Green, no luck.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
No good from Simmons. Looking at Milwaukee, they took the win in their last game against Cleveland. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McCain. Bobby Portis has checked in for Milwaukee.
Into the lineup for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis.
Here's Anthony. 6 points for him. Pass to Green. Over George. And again, the Bucks miss.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Anthony's shot is off.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
Simmons with it. Picked up by Portis. Washington kicks to Simmons. 5 to shoot. Here's Washington. No good there off the double clutch.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play.
Hey, I feel bad for those rims because Portis has no mercy on them, throwing it down with force.
Pass to Washington. Outside, George. McCain gets a wide open look.
McCain.
That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass. Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Anthony against Simmons. Portis, the pass to Green. From past the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Bucks foul. Miles Turner.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the 76ers.
69.
He got into double digits.